जहां बनते हैं देश के गौरव, इंडिया का एकमात्र ऐसा कोचिंग इंस्टीट्यूट जहां कैडेट्स को ट्रेन किया जाता है आने वाले डिफेंस एग्जाम के अनुसार। अगर आपका भी सपना है भारतीय सेना में शामिल होकर देश की सेवा करने का, तो आज ही ज्वाइन करें त्रिशूल डिफेंस एकेडमी।
Good morning, respected GTO sir and my dear friends. I am Ayushi, chest number 21, going to speak how can we improve IndoPak relationship. Since India was broken into two territories, the conflict has always been there. There has always been wars, and already 3 wars have been waged. And still, we are not on ground where we can say that we exist peacefully. How can we tackle this problem? The only way to get Pakistan and Indian relation better is via diplomatic ways. We have many advantages over Pakistan, and we need to avail them as soon as possible. The water treaties which we have. Pakistan demands a supply of water which India provides, and this being a powerful nation, this is the only nation which gives water to the nation as it demands. We can work on it to build pressure over there. The next way is Pakistan, the corridor of China-Pakistan economic corridor. This has been built by China, which provided a loan to Pakistan, and now it is unable to repay the loan. It has almost asked for $308 billion, and its foreign treasure is only of $16 billion. So it is now asking money from Saudi Arabia, and India too has good relations over there. So we can tackle it on that ground as well. There has been the terrorist action is a way in which Pakistan can be controlled, because the global powers are building pressure over it, and India is already laying emphasis over there that the major terrorist activities are happening in Pakistan, are originally originating from Pakistani region. So I would like to conclude that that India needs to work on the already long devastated relations with Pakistan, and we should take every step which can avail us benefit, be it militarily power, be it diplomatic power, or be it our geographical benefit. Thank you. Jai Hind.
Good morning, respected GTO sir and all my dear friends. I would like to tell you something about cybercrime. First of all, what is cybercrime? Cybercrime stands for the crimes which are done using the internet. So now a need comes, what are the impacts of cybercrime? First of all, the impact on mental health of people. There are various cybercrimes like harassing and bullying over internet. There have been various cases in which cybercrime has been played a major role in the detriment of mental health. After that, another concern which comes are financial concerns. There have been various interceptions by hackers or other black hat people who intercept between payments, and they cyber fraud basically. Another thing which comes is okay. So now I would move to the positive aspects. How to avoid cybercrime ourselves? First of all, we should use a secure internet service provider which will protect our privacy as well as banking and financial details. Moving on, we should use strong passwords in our various accounts which are linked somehow to our banking and financial statements. Now, I would like to conclude my topic by saying cybercrime is a parasite for our society, and the state government of Gujarat has created a cybercrime unit, and initiatives like this should be taken by other union territories as well as the states. Thank you and Jai Hind.
Respected GTO sir, and gentlemen, I, chess number 10, stand in front of you to tell you something about a question which is given in the text booklet to me, that is India ready for electric vehicle? First of all, I would like to acknowledge you about what is electric vehicle. Basically, we are dealing with the situation that today pollution, because of which greenhouse gases got increased, and as well as lots of troubles are coming. If we see that the monsoon which came first, it came at last time, and various climatic changes are shown. So for that, each and every country tries to take stand, and as well as to reduce these types of impacts. And now about India, as we are seeing that after Digital India and in 2014 and many more initiatives taken by Pradhan Mantri as well as Niti Aayog, PM of India as well as by Niti Aayog, we are seeing that electric vehicles are launched in India. But due to its high price and a little amount of available resources, we are not currently able to fight the situation and cope with the meetings of each and every aspects of human being. So as we have seen that electric vehicles, according to Niti Aayog, we have seen that electric vehicles will be properly launched in India till 2030, and India became a net zero carbon content country till 2070. As we have today, in today's scenario, we do not have any electronics knowledge as well as electrical knowledge, and we are facing a lot of issues in this field. As for the implementation of electric vehicles, we see that there are lots of things which are needed. First of all, circuit, as well as second thing is that we need batteries, and before coming into making of it, manufacturing it first, we have to think about the disposal of them. So Government of India has planned lots of things that will came into influence till 2030. And at last, I would like to conclude: to the nation, for the nation, and for the welfare of the nation, we must have to promote electric vehicles because it strengthens us also to build our economy. Thank you. Jai Hind.
Good morning, respected GTO sir and all my dear friends. I, Harsh, with chess number 2, is going to present my topic, electric vehicles. Before we start, I would like to explain that what are electric vehicles. Any vehicle which operates on the battery and doesn't require any fuel like petrol or diesel is known as electric vehicle. Earlier, the batteries were much heavy that by the use of battery we cannot operate any vehicle. But nowadays, batteries are based upon the lithium ion battery, and these batteries are used in the electric vehicles. Now, why should we promote electric vehicles? As we all know, India is the second largest population of the whole world, and we need the vehicles to move to the other places. So by the use of petrol and diesel, the pollution is also increasing. So we need electric vehicles. We should promote electric vehicles to stop the pollution. Let me tell you that Uttar Pradesh is now the first rank to register most of the electric vehicles in 2021. The Honorable Chief Minister of Delhi, Arvind Kejriwal, has decided to promote electric vehicles by that he will use electric vehicle to travel from one place to another place, that it will also encourage the citizens of India. Third point, that electric vehicles were mainly introduced or mainly focused by the company Tesla, but now in India, Tata company is also focusing on the electric vehicles. Let me tell you about its price. Earlier it was not affordable to the middle class family, but now it is going cheaper, so it can be afforded by the middle class family also. At last, I would like to conclude my topic that we should promote electric vehicles as it doesn't create or it doesn't increase any pollution. Thank you. Jai Hind.
Good morning, respected GTO sir and my dear friends. I am Ayushi, chess number 21, going to speak that India will emerge as a superpower. I truly believe that this is going to happen because of the benefits which India avails. The first is the geographical benefit. India has Himalayas in the north, Indian Ocean, Arabian Sea and Bay of Bengal in peninsular region, and it has wide reserves of minerals and which include coal, bauxite and many ores. These all make India to stand in a position where it can avail economic benefit, territorial benefit and can put forward a stance where it can control other nations as well. The second point is India's manpower. India has the second largest population in the world and India is a country which has brains. Bangalore is known as the Silicon Valley of India. Our IT sector is so strong and we have the power to rule the country with our brains. The third is low labor. India is a country where manufacturing is quite, the production of a product is quite low because of low labor cost. The next benefit which can be availed by India to emerge as a social power is its influence. It is an influential country. It influences its neighbors and global countries as well. What are the requirements which are still to be fulfilled is we need to focus on our infrastructure, and to conclude, I would say India has every potential to emerge as a social power, as a superpower, and it would be no surprise if the coming decades see India as a next superpower. Thank you.
Good morning, respected GTO sir and gentlemen. I, chess number 10, stand in front of you to tell you something about women empowerment. First of all, I would like to acknowledge you about women status in our society. As from the Vedic period, we see that women have a huge prestige as well as they are treated as goddess such as God Durga, God Kali and many other goddesses also. And we have seen a various variety of women such as Rani Lakshmi Bai and others rebellions. They fight for the India as well as for our freedom too. So in my point of view, mother plays an important role in making a society as well as increasing the strength of the society and a nation. Today we are seeing that Indian government had taken a lots of steps go ahead for the empowerment of mothers. For example, Beti Bachao Beti Padhao by PM Narendra Modi was started, and as well as we are seeing that in every sector from defense to education, each and every sector, women in today's scenario are playing a very vital role, and they are taking a very nice initiative towards the empowerment of nation. And also we are seeing that women are in the field of defense. They are also playing a very important role. And also today's scenario, government gives each and every opportunity. For example, Kalpana Chawla, the first Indian woman to go into the space. Another one example is Sunita, the first Indian pilot. And there are many more examples in my point of view, which shows that women are now empowered in our nation. As government as well as the society in today's era are giving more and more focus on the empowerment of women. In early days, we see that women are kept inside their houses, not to do anything. There are lots of restrictions. But in today's scenario, we are seeing that thousands of vacancies are there for At last, I would like to conclude that by empowerment of women, we can make our nation, as well as a woman can stand in front of everyone to build the nation as well as to increase the strength of everyone. If we teach a girl or empower a girl, then we are not teaching the only single girl, we are teaching her family as well as the whole nation. Thank you. Jai Hind.
Good morning, respected GTO sir and all my dear friends. I, Harsh, with chess number 2, is going to present my topic, climate change. First, I would like to tell you all that what are the causes of climate change. As the technology is growing at the rapid rate, so there are many merits and demerits also. We have the demerits of the pollution by the vehicles, from the refrigerators. There are CFCs which are emerged from refrigerators. Now let's talk about its impact. What are the impacts? The major impact is the global warming. What is global warming? Global warming means average increase of the temperature of the world. There are very bad consequences of global warming, like the ice caps on the glacier, ice caps of the glaciers are melting. Second major impact of climate change is ozone depletion. Ozone depletion is also a major bad impact on our world. To tackle with these climate change problems, our Indian government, our Delhi government has planted the smoke tower, which would be beneficial. And second, our Indian government is more focusing on the electric vehicles to reduce the climate change. At last, I would like to conclude my topic that the use of technology is emerging at a very high rate, but we also have to consider and take care of our climate also. Thank you. Jai Hind.
Good morning, respected GTO sir and gentlemen. I am with chess number 14 here to speak on child marriage. First, we have to know what is child marriage. The age between less than 18 years who got married is child marriage. Second, we have to
हिंदी में बोलो। अगर फंस रहे हो आप हिंदी में बोलो, बट स्पीक अप।
As we know that the age between less than 18 years is got a child marriage, but is not a good for our society. Now we can see the example that our girls have the age to marriage is 21 year after. It should be done largely in rural areas. The child marriage increasing in rural areas more as compared to the cities. Rural areas minds diverse to that what girls do at home. They should be got marriage and go to the sorry.
Conclude.
At last, I want to conclude my that we should ban the child marriage in our society. Thank you, Jai.
Good morning, respected GTO sir and all my dear friends. I would like to share my views on the topic Statue of Unity is a wastage of money. How come it is a wastage of money? First of all, let me brief you about some facts. It is the world's tallest statue of 182 meters in Gujarat. It is created. It is of Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel. And now the question arises, why am I saying that it is a wastage of money? Its construction started in 2013 December and it was finished in October 2019. So the cost of building the statue was 3,000 crores, and in the first year of its opening we saw 27 lakh visitors visiting it. And even if we calculate the return to investment ratio, it would be 2.7%. That is very low because even the inflation is higher than that. And it is not like that. The quality of the statue is very good. Even during the recent downpours in Gujarat, it got flooded very badly. And there are various other factors which may lead to the wastage of money in that sector, especially the employment generation. There were various promises made that more than 1 lakh employment opportunities would be created, but there weren't actually. On the ground report which came from okay. At last, I would like to conclude my topic by saying the Statue of Unity was not at all a success, and projects like these should be considered over by the government. Thank you and Jai Hind.
Morning, respected GTO sir and my dear friends. I, chess number 22, stand over here to represent my views on the topic in artificial intelligence. First of all, I would like to introduce about what is artificial intelligence. It is a knowledge about intelligence of robotics. First of all, I would like to introduce the Whitehead Junior. It is an institute which provide basic knowledge on artificial intelligence to the children who are studying in class 6 to 12. It improves the qualities knowing the basic knowledge of robotics, because they know very well, because robotics the importance of robotics in each and every field is very important. First of all, I would like to introduce that it is importance of robotics in Indian Armed Forces. In many times we have saw that our soldiers are lost their life and they sacrifice for us for the basic requirement, because they cannot able to defuse many times bombs, and after robotics they can do it easily without losing their lives, and it will be play an important role and make their life safe more. And in each and every field, like if we make the satellites to put our eyes each and every nation and our neighboring country what they are doing against us, we need artificial intelligence which is very important for each and every country and each sectors. So we can say that it play an important role, and each student and should know and learn how to make robot and how to make it. Robotics is also useful in automobile. It increases the efficiency and it can increase the modifying of cars and make the numbers of cars in low times. And at last, I would like to conclude my topic that robotics is play an important role and it should be increased for our upcoming generation. Thank you and Jai Hind.
जहां बनते हैं देश के गौरव, इंडिया का एकमात्र ऐसा कोचिंग इंस्टीट्यूट जहां कैडेट्स को ट्रेन किया जाता है आने वाले डिफेंस एग्जाम के अनुसार। अगर आपका भी सपना है भारतीय सेना में शामिल होकर देश की सेवा करने का, तो आज ही ज्वाइन करें त्रिशूल डिफेंस एकेडमी।